Sasuke Uchiha has been one of the strongest characters in history of Naruto. He has a very big variety of techniques that makes him a very unique character when it comes to power. However, recently he has lost his Rinnegan, which made a lot of people think that he has lost his incredible strength. However, a lot of people forget the fact that he is still the user of 6-Path Sage mode, and he can easily regain the Rinnegan, and in today's video I will be explaining all of that. But before starting, I want to ask you all to like this video and subscribe to this channel for more. I hope all of you have a great day, and let's start the video. Well, before we start talking about how Sasuke can regain his Rinnegan, let's talk about how he got it in the first place. A lot of people think that Hagoromo is the one who gave Naruto and Sasuke their respective 6-path powers, but it's not true. I have already explained Naruto's case and how Obito was the one who gave him that power, and if you have not already watched it, I recommend you to check that video. On the other hand, in Sasuke's case, it was Kabuto who gave him Rinnegan. We know that in order to awaken the Rinnegan, one of the biggest misconceptions about that eye is that a lot of people think that combining Senju and Uchiha chakra is enough to awaken it. If that was the case, then Danzo would be able to awaken the Rinnegan, since he was possessing both Senju and Uchiha chakra. Not even Obito, who was full-blooded Uchiha and whose half-body was composed of Ashirama's cells, who was Ashura's reincarnation, was able to awaken the Rinnegan. And the reason of that is that the user must obtain chakra of both Indra and Ashura in order to activate Rinnegan. We know that Sasuke is reincarnation of Indra, so he naturally possesses chakra of Indra. But what about Ashura's chakra? How did he get it? A lot of people may have missed the fact that Sasuke has received Hashirama's chakra 2 times in the series. Once in Naruto chapter 661, when Sasuke prepares to re-enter the fray atop Garuda and recalls Hashirama, nothing that he would give him a technique that would work against Madara in his current state. Though somewhat hesitant at first, Sasuke eventually presents himself to the incapacitated god of shinobi, who gives him what is left of his chakra to stop Madara. Unfortunately, we know that even with Hashirama's chakra at his disposal, Sasuke was unable to do anything before he could land any kind of attack. The young Uchiha found himself suspended in mid-air. Ignoring Tobirama's cries to stop, Madara drove the sword through Sasuke's chest, expressing his disappointment in the young Uchiha, whom he deemed to have given more than enough time to do something. According to Hashirama Senju, that technique would respond the Sage Chakra of Madara and would bind him. I really wonder what technique did Hashirama give to Sasuke, and I'm very disappointed that he did not even have a chance to use it. And I hope someday we will see him utilizing that technique in Boruto. The second time Sasuke got Hashirama's DNA was in Naruto chapter 667, when Kabuto was healing Sasuke with his medical ninjutsu. Along with his knowledge about Hashirama's cells, Kabuto begins treating Sasuke under the instruction of Tobirama. Before Kabuto arriving at the battlefield, Sasuke was dying. He was stabbed through heart by Madara, and Kabuto revived his heart, along with his other inner organs with Hashirama's cells. Based on that, we can see that Sasuke had much better quality of Hashirama's chakra than Madara, who awakened it in the same way. However, the noticeable difference between Madara's and Sasuke's Rinnegan is the time that was needed to awaken the dojutsu. We know that Madara needed several decades before awakening the Rinnegan. Despite getting Hashirama's DNA that needed less than a day to awaken it, a lot of people seem to ignore another requirement to awaken the Rinnegan, and that thing is being a near-death situation. Both Madara and Sasuke were on the verge of death when they awakened the Rinnegan. If it was not Hashirama and Kabuto who gave Sasuke Ashura's chakra, Sasuke would not be able to meet Hagoromo Otsutsuki. The only thing Hagoromo gave to Naruto as well as Sasuke was Yin Seal that was used to perform 6-Path Tensei. We also know that chakra given externally never ever lasts. For example, Sasuke took Tail Beast chakra, but it did not permanently affect his Susanoo. Rock Lee got Kyuubi chakra, but it vanished after a certain period of time. Kakashi got Obito's chakra, but even that had to disappear at some point. Similarly, Hagoromo says he does not have his chakra right now, which implies that it was temporary, and it was Hagoromo's chakra or power that would end up returning to him after the Kaguya was sealed. He was also able to perform the reverse dimension summoning jutsu, which he could not do while his chakra was possessed by Naruto and Sasuke. If Sasuke got his Rinnegan from Hagoromo, he would no longer have it after the war, as Hagoromo's chakra left him, but we have seen him using Rinnegan. Decade after the 4th Ninja World War ended, right now Sasuke still contains both chakra of Indra and Ashura, and all he has to do to get his Rinnegan back is to be near-death situation, similarly to how he got it in the first place, and Madara awakened it. But right now, Konoha is filled with genius scientists like Yamato and Orochimaru who could find a way for Sasuke to awaken the Rinnegan without the necessity of being a near-death situation. However, Rinnegan is not the only six-path power Sasuke possesses. Such like Naruto, he is also a user of six-path power and can boost any of his techniques with it. For example, we know that one of his signature abilities is Chidori, and in the 4th Ninja World War, after obtaining six-path power, Sasuke has used six-path Chidori. When imbued with six-path power, Sasuke's Chidori can be used to damage the Ten Tails Jinchuriki, whose body is otherwise impervious to standard ninjutsu. After losing the Rinnegan, I think Sasuke will have to use his six-path power in order to rival upcoming strong enemies. Also, another new six-path power of Sasuke Uchiha could be his new lightning flicker. Sasuke and Boruto shows a lightning aura around him. In both the Momoshiki and Kinshiki fights, this aura is exclusive to the anime and is non-existent in any other canon media of Boruto, which includes the movie, manga, and novel. In the anime, while it does visually appear, it is never talked about or mentioned as such. It has remained a mystery for a long time. However, V-Jump, which is a promotional poster about blank period, Sasuke's integration into blazing provides us interesting information about this mode. According to this scan, this jutsu gives its owner chakra seal resistance. Not sure if it helps his speed too, but it looks like it does. Plus, lightning release is constantly related to speed. I assume that Sasuke could have tried learning lightning chakra cloak, similar to Reikage, but instead of that he learned lesser version of it, because to be honest he did not really need it up until this point, because with his Rinnegan he could go anywhere, almost instantly. However, right now he can't do that, which may force him in learning lightning chakra mode, which could be boosted with his six-path chakra mode. Sasuke is a very interesting character in Naruto, especially when it comes to power. He was not spamming the same techniques over and over, unlike Naruto, and I really like his fighting style. However, in Boruto he was too dependent on Rinnegan, and it was not like he was using full potential of it. Mostly only its teleportation abilities, and with that eye being gone, I think he will have to use his other techniques. However, on the other hand, there's a very big possibility of him awakening it again, and returning stronger than ever. What is the full power of Sasuke, and what new powers does he possess in Boruto, which he never used because there was no need to this, is a topic for another video, and I think we are done for today. Thanks for watching, see you in the next video.